Ready? Okay, guys, welcome to a very late start of tonight's Saturday night gaming. It is July 31st, 2021, the last day of the month. And I am Mark W.
And I'm Rob Bob.
And tonight, we started really late just because we had a hectic evening. So instead of continuing with our previous week's game book, which was in progress, which was the Fighting Fantasy game book, we decided to go with one of our old standards, which is FTL. But this time, Rob Bob is going to play. We did this once before. He was playing, and I was just kind of standing by and commenting. And we will do that again right now. So
Right.
Rob Bob is here. He's at my desk using my fancy keyboard, which he's never used before.
Move this chair over.
Okay. He's adjusting his chair
Right.
and all that fun stuff. And go for it. What's your favorite ship to use, Rob Bob?
This one.
This one? What, the random one? Whatever the random one dictates.
Try hard mode.
How many ships have you won with before?
All the Type Bs
All the time.
and As.
On easy only?
Some of them I like normal.
Some of them on normal. Okay.
And some of them on easy. I haven't beaten the game on hard though.
I just say no data here. Let me refresh that. Hold on 1 second, guys. Giving me the green, which means everything's okay. At the same time, it says no. Okay, stop moving the
sorry.
cursor.
Forgot we're using the same.
We're in the same computer.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's two separate monitors, so I forgot.
Alright, it's an excellent connection. It was just being screwy, I guess. Okay, so let's begin. You're gonna pick this ship or just kind of browse through them for a while until you get one that you like?
I'll go.
What I should do is pull up the chat on my phone. Let me do that. So that way I can chat with you guys.
Go Lanius Type B.
Ladies Type B. Alright, you want to play on hard? It's on hard right now.
Yeah.
You do want to play hard.
That's what I
Have you
picked.
beaten on hard? Have you beaten the game at all on hard before?
No, I got really close a few times though.
Really close.
Like I just died on the final phase of the flagship one time.
Alright, so Rob Bob is playing Lanius, was it B?
B, yeah.
On the hard difficulty.
So this one has mind control and a teleporter, and you're supposed to use your two Lanius guys
Right.
to board, basically.
Hey Stu, welcome. Stu is here, and he said he is here for a little bit at least.
Go to the nebula, so fleet pursues less, I guess. And nothing happens. So, can I? Alright, we'll go to this nebula.
Just hanging out in the nebula.
Can't make that trade. I would if I had
That's a good
the
one.
if I had the drone parts. I would, but I can't.
By the way, why don't we go over what your ship has? What is your equipment? You have an advanced flak?
I have a flak, which is just advanced flak is just flak, but it costs 1 power.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I have mind control and teleporter, and also clone bay.
The clone bay, for those who aren't aware, that works good with teleporting, because teleporting is for your boarding party to jump over to the enemy ship and beat them up. And cloning bay just clones any of your guys who die, so it's usually a good combination. You can just keep fighting until your guys die, let them clone.
Yeah, I
Repeat.
don't like using it with boarding just because you don't get your guys' health back in between fights.
That's true, that's true. There's a downside to it.
So,
You can only have the clone bay or the med bay, is what he's alluding to.
so I'm boarding there.
Okay.
But if you get the augment reconstructive teleport, then that just then they heal every time they teleport, basically.
Right. You're gonna... Boarding drone is coming at you. Your NG can fight him, right?
I don't know.
How's it going tonight, Stu?
I don't think he can. And they broke my teleporter.
They broke it.
Well, they shot it.
They're breaking it. You gotta use... Yeah, okay, you got mind control.
Alright, it's on cooldown. Boarding drone is in my shields, of course, which is really annoying.
Oh, jeez. You gotta get those guys back. Return them.
Yeah, you can just kill
You
them.
kill that guy quick. Oh, you can kill those 2 guys quick, actually.
Alright, die. Oh, there's one more.
Okay, you're actually doing a good job of killing them. It's just they're on your ship, too.
Alright, I
So.
took 8
Oh,
damage.
they're not on your ship anymore. Or no, they could still be. They could still be, even though you won the fight.
No, they didn't board me. It's just the drone, but the drone's
Oh,
dead now.
I got you. Okay, sorry. I thought they boarded as well.
And there's a fire in here.
Yeah, good thing you have an engine to repair. And the ladies can actually drain the oxygen, which is nice.
Yeah, I already opened the door, but he can repair. They can repair at the same time, I guess. Close this.
I don't see fires though.
I saw the little icon.
Okay, it must be out already. Stu said it looks like Among Us a little bit. Have you played Among Us, Stu? I haven't played it. I know Rob Bob here played it.
Played it some. But there is a fire somewhere. I hear the noise.
Okay, search for it then. It's probably in an empty room because you would see it in a system
Yeah.
room at the bottom.
I don't like not having
Sensors.
sensors. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it too now that you mention it. It's like a little crackling
Oh,
sound.
right
There you
here.
go.
This guy's very close to death.
Yeah, you have a clone
Ink
knight.
clone. Will he live?
He's
Barely.
alive. You want him to be alive though.
You can't kill him now, because
Yeah, kill him if you wanted to. So the Lanius are the aliens that are, they're the only ones that don't die or get harmed due to suffocation.
oh wait, I still hear more fire.
You hear more fires.
I could just open all the doors. Suffocate the fire.
He said his kids play. His kids play Among Us.
Alright,
Yeah,
so put
it's
up.
amazing how popular that game got. And the funny thing is I heard it was out for a few years, but then somehow last year it just took off in popularity.
Yeah, I think some YouTuber, like, who's popular in Brazil made a video on it, and then it got popular from that somehow.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, that makes sense though. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
things just don't catch on, but then someone famous promotes it and then it does catch on.
Alright, we got a laser and...
I'm using the word famous loosely.
yeah. I'm gonna board them and instantly die. Like, my guys are gonna die. We can destroy their piloting.
It's funny, even though the advanced edition of this game is like 7 years old at this point, maybe 6 years, I still feel like some of the new things from that are like I'm not totally used to like the tactics and strategy for. Like Clone Bay, I still don't feel quite as comfortable with the Clone Bay as I do with just the basic Med Bay.
Taking out their weapons.
These are another new sales of FTL, just quadruple. Yeah, I'm that famous. With my, since I have like one viewer right now, I get this used to.
I got a system repair drone. That's like 8 scrap. When I sell it.
8 scrap. Scrap is so tight on the hard difficulty. It's crazy. I was playing on easy a few weeks ago, and it's just like a romp through the whole galaxy. Like woohoo!
Yeah.
I'm swimming in cash.
You get so much in easy. So I need 90 scrap for level 2 shield, so I'm gonna save up for that.
All right. Rob Bob is following the maxim of trying to get your shield upgraded by the end of Sector 1, I guess.
Alright, kill them. Alright, pirates. And they have heavy laser and a basic laser.
Okay, that could get through your shield.
Yeah, but I can destroy their weapons. Hopefully, this mind controls the mantis. Mind controls the mantis.
We had Arturo not here. He loves mantis.
Yes. Oh, one of my guys died.
Okay.
Hopefully, they don't destroy my. Okay, they missed, so. And he might kill his crewmate.
If you lose both guys at the same time before they clone, that would be pretty terrible.
Well, they didn't, so that's good, I guess.
Right. Rob Bob, oh, your oxygen. I don't know if you care enough, but
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think I'd rather have the evade for now. Just a 10%.
just watch your energy though. Oh, watch the oxygen in the room he's in.
He's got
Rob Bob and I today went to a local gaming store, which was fun.
yeah.
It's called East End Gaming here on Long Island, and they have a lot of cool old stuff, which of course appeals to me. They had old NES games, they had old Atari 2600, and the consoles too, and the controllers. They had Intellivision, they had Sega Master System, Sega Genesis. Somehow I don't think I saw Super NES.
Yeah, I didn't see any SNES stuff.
Yeah, and they had Xbox, original Xbox. They had, I saw PS2, and they also had modern games like Switch. And they also had like random records, vinyl records. Some of them are video game soundtracks, and they had one bin that was music your grandma likes for $1 each. And in there I saw something I knew my wife would like, so I surprised her with a little gift. It was a West Side Story vinyl. So she loves Stephen Sondheim. She studied theater and all. She loves musicals. She even got Sondheim's autograph at one point. So I got her this $1 vinyl, and it cost me nothing, but it made her smile. So awesome.
Okay, so they've boarded me, and I'm in their ship.
So Stu said, "Where did you go?" We went to the store here on Long Island called East End Gaming, and it is I think it's relatively new, like maybe 2 years old. And I kind of been following them on Facebook for a while, but I never bothered to go there. So I see all the pictures of the stock they show, that they have, and I thought it was pretty cool. I just never got around to going there, so it was cool to stop by. And part of me wants to collect all these like old games. Like, yeah, cool, you get some cool old Genesis games or Intellivision, but then I kind of go like, well, I don't have space to collect all this stuff, and I'm kind of pretty happy playing on emulators usually. But I don't know, maybe if I get more space sometime. And sometimes emulators are screwy.
Yeah.
And Stu said, "Did you tell your wife that she's a grandma?" I did. She thought it was funny, actually. She knows that she has kind of like old-fashioned tastes compared to most of us. So she appreciated the humor in that.
So I had to return my guys because they had a border. Like, border ran away.
Your border ran away. Let me share this link on Discord in case anybody wants to join from there.
I will board again.
Ryan said he could join, but I think I threw him off by starting super late. It was just a hectic evening. Getting my daughter to bed has always been a challenge lately, and we decided to have a fire pit outside in the backyard. And I didn't want to be like, oh, we gotta put it out right now so we can stream, so everything's just a little later. It's all good.
Alright, take out the weapons.
Lady boarding is not something I've done a whole lot, but this seems like a sound ship for that. The Clone Bay. It'd be interesting if you had a crew that was all lanius, and you wouldn't even need to turn on the oxygen.
Yeah, there's an achievement for just having, like, below 10% oxygen or something like that, like the whole game on the Lanius ship.
Yeah, I forget if I got that one. I think I was trying to get it, but I was not successful.
It's, like, hard to do because reasons.
It's hard to do if you have anyone who's not a lanius. I should just at one time go for that strategy. With this ship, let my NG die, and just not worry about
Well,
it.
you can still have some oxygen.
I know, but I've
Yeah.
tried it before, and somehow I don't remember why, but it's hard to pull off somehow.
Maybe you just, because if it goes up even once, then the whole run is...
Yeah. Back to Slaver Scum.
They have a missile and an ion.
What do you think?
I think I can...
I've never chosen option 1 here because I have a immoral problem with that, even though it's just a silly computer game.
Yeah.
Like, I will not just buy a slave. I will kill them and rescue a slave, hopefully.
Alright, so I can hopefully take out their... Mind control him.
Mind control is really nice for porting. It's like, hey, you're on my side now.
I'm gonna try to keep this guy alive a little longer. No, he's dead. They're both dead. Okay, so if this destroys my clone bay, then everyone is... Okay, it didn't.
Oof. It destroyed your mind control, so... Yeah, that's not good either, but not terrible.
Not as bad. You know what, I should be using my advanced flak. Because I have that.
Oh, you weren't using that, that's right. Should have cut that too.
No, let's shoot their... Try to shoot their weapons out.
Yeah.
No! Well, I think this guy's
Oh
dead.
no! So as you guys can see, his guy who's in the queue to be cloned is about to. You have no chance. It's already 50%
Oh
gone.
yeah, there's no
The
way.
guy's not gonna clone. If you're in the process of being cloned, you have like a matter of seconds if the clone bay is broken.
And
Before
it's
he's
on
gone
fire as
forever.
well, so
Yeah.
I feel like I should just
You can restart if you want.
restart.
I'm not gonna hold it against
Oh,
you.
do you have that? Yeah, you don't have this.
Don't have that achievement. The oxygen one that we were talking about.
I'm gonna retry.
Okay. Bob is restarting.
Too late now.
Clone Bay is a harsh mistress.
Yeah, it can save your life, or but if you rely on it too much, it could kill you guys.
Pretty much.
Okay. Chain laser and some type of bomb.
Got the super shield, you'll have to dig through that. At
And
least the flak is good for blasting through that.
Alright, let's try.
Still gonna take a few shots though, I think. Probably 2.
Well, might as well put these guys on.
Yeah. On some systems. Have one manning the weapons, one manning the engines.
The usual.
Yes, my wife is a grandma. She didn't even know it. She thought she was just a mother. But she's actually a grandma.
Okay, it's just a small bomb. And the super shield's down.
Didn't take long.
Yeah, I just shot it twice.
So you're gonna board now? Yes.
I'm gonna
Boarding party.
not fire at them while my guys are in their ship. Ooh,
Get mind control ready.
that's annoying.
Oof, shield. Oh no, it's gonna hurt. Oh, two's down.
I'm gonna ignore that for now, because oxygen's not important.
Breathing isn't important. Dude says, that place is fairly far out on the island. I wouldn't go there unless I was making a trip out there for some other reason. Unless you can tell me it's the most amazing store ever. I mean, it's not. It was cool to check out. You would have to live by it, though. I would say, or really be. Yeah, and also it's like the price is not terrible, but it's like you say you really wanted to get an old, I don't know, Sega Master System in a few games. You'd probably just spend less money on eBay, honestly.
They have upgraded doors, sadly.
It is nice to support local businesses, but sometimes it's hard to do so when it's like, I could just save $50 if I order a lot.
Repair this.
In this case, I did support the business. I bought Bob here a Switch game.
Yeah, it was. Is there fire?
Was that game called Tycho?
Yes.
Haven't seen it yet.
I have a version of it on my phone.
Free on the phone?
With Apple Arcade.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's a fire, I think. Unless it's on their ship, but I don't know how that would have happened.
Yeah, I hear it. Where's the fire?
Oh, we also should probably repair this.
Yeah, you might want to breathe. Even though an NG is a robot, I don't know why he needs to breathe, but
He's like
maybe
half
he's like a
human,
cyborg. Yeah.
cyborg kind of guy. Or maybe that's on their ship. I don't know.
It's so weird without sensors at all.
Yeah, you have to like walk around the whole ship.
So with the sensors, you can see the rooms on your ship at least. As you can see here, he can only see the room that his crews are in. So if he, if there's a fire in a room that his crew members are not in, he won't be able to see it until it spreads until the room.
We're gonna wait a little bit for oxygen to come back, I guess.
Okay.
Cause that like very low. Just wait until like 40%. Alright.
Do you know that there's an old tabletop?
Well, this is the.
Yep.
Because Arturo asked, this is the laniest type B.
Hey Arturo, he's here. So Bob is steering today. He's driving, and he is controlling the laniest Type B, which is a kind of boarding-oriented ship. Comes with clone bay, teleporter, 2 laniest and an NG, and an advanced flak and mind control. It's not a bad ship at all. But he's playing on a hard difficulty. He's braver than I am. I don't really play hard unless I'm really in the groove, like I'm playing a lot
Okay,
lately.
so this is a automated ship, and they're charging their FTL.
Oh, just
But since
shoot.
I'm Lanius,
Oh yeah.
I just take out their piloting.
So, so what he's saying is, this is not a tactic you can usually use against these automated ships
You
because
can do it with crystal guys because they suffocate slower.
okay. But the point is, these ships
Yeah.
never have an oxygen generator because they're just basically they're drones, they're automated, and so usually you cannot board them because your guys will board it and they'll suffocate because there's no oxygen. But the Lanius don't need oxygen; that's their ability.
I took out their med, or not their medbay, their piloting, and now I just have to keep shooting them.
What's going on with you, Arturo? How's your weekend? And Arturo says, "Oh, Captain Rob Bob edition. Hopefully, we'll see the end of this one. Probably not.
Yeah.
At least not tonight. We started so late. I'll have to kick him out to bed by. I won't say right now. We'll give him some extra time. But probably by 11:30. It's already pretty much 11.
Take out their piloting.
Oh, they repaired that already?
Yeah,
While I was blabbing.
apparently.
Well, it only has one hull left.
Yeah. I think this would be a better place to shoot because there's like, because you can hit anywhere in that circle, and that has more
Yeah.
of the area in the circle.
Sure, if you're going for just pure damage.
Well, I want to have a higher chance of my shots actually hitting, because even if they have no evade, they can still miss with flak. And another automated ship. This time it's not going to run away.
Gonna run away?
Well, it doesn't have
Do they have legs to run away with?
the jump away.
Arturo said, my weekend has been horrible so far. I had to go to the dentist. It was painful. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Arturo. Was that related to the thing we were talking about? We both had the same problem? I have a problem with all my teeth spontaneously fell out one day. And my daughter thought they were candy corn and ate them all. She's obsessed with all things Halloween, so she thinks she thinks my teeth are candy corn.
That's why she ate them.
She thinks I'm a zombie sometimes too.
I'm in an ion storm, of course.
Every once in a while, my daughter just decides to rattle off all the costumes that the whole family's gonna wear on Halloween. She'll be like, "Daddy, you're gonna be a pumpkin. Mommy, you're gonna be a vampire. Arturo, you're gonna be a mantis." I mean, I'm pretty sure Arturo would be a mantis if you were like going for an FTL theme. He would want to be the mantis for sure. He loves the mantis.
He's convinced that his dentist is a mantis.
I am convinced my dentist is a mantis in the sky. Does it hurt you so much? The dentist hurt Arturo so much it must be a mantis.
That's yep.
The mantises in this game are the combat experts. They really kick butt.
Yeah.
They're dangerous.
I took out that auto ship. I need to actually power my engines to get out of here. Go to the distress.
Distress.
So hopefully it's not someone asking for fuel, because I don't like those.
You know, like when they ask for fuel, you have
Yeah.
17 fuel.
I know. I guess usually I just don't have that much, I guess. Anyway,
How did that song go, Stu, from Little Shop of Horrors? So they're like, "I'll be a dentist."
so,
I showed Rob Bob that movie a couple of years ago.
can you look this scenario up on the wiki? 'Cause-
Okay, we're gonna look this up on my phone, or I could just use the computer right here. Let's steal
'cause
them
I'm not
after.
sure if you can lose crew members, so I probably don't want to risk that.
A refugee ship drifting in space, FTL. We're gonna cheat and look at the wiki. Okay, so basically, if you choose door number 1, you can get nothing happened, medium scrap and missiles, a random crew member,
Or lose a random crew member.
or lose a random crew member, or 2 to 4 human
Well, if I
intruders
have a
being
clone bay,
involved.
so it's fine.
Oh yeah, if you lose a random crew member, the clone bay kind of negates that, right?
Yeah. Also, they could board.
Yeah, 2 to 4 humans can board.
Alright, so
potentially.
looks like it's worth it for me to board. So, come on. I don't have the window selected.
Yep.
So I typed 1 in your chat.
What?
I typed 1 in the.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, prepare to board. Just got some stuff.
All right, you got 4 missiles and 15 scrap.
I was hoping to get a crew member, but that's good too, I guess.
Yeah, that was the medium resources one.
Is it working?
Hello, hello.
Can you hear?
Okay, looks like that's working. Can you hear the game? I can't hear the game.
Well, I can't hear the game either.
Okay, just play while I work on this.
Hi. Oh, I don't know. You're not saying. Well, I can't. Because.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's fix this again. Sorry, Ryan. Hi, Ryan, though. Dealing with technical difficulties. Where did the mix go? Alright, back over to here. Da 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 da. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. We can hear ourselves now. We can hear the game that is. Alright, so we're good.
Alright.
Yeah, in the last minute or so, we were just trying to get the sound to go to our headphones again.
Alright.
The monitoring it's called. But I think we're good now.
So, I'm gonna play the game. I think the
Good.
ion thing back here hit the Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Or
the ion
Ethernet.
gun that disabled electronics. Ryan says New Mexico is good. Cool.
I'm gonna have to wait for this.
How's your weekend going, Ryan?
Key of.
Ryan says I was listening to a podcast and they called Long Island the Kentucky of, I guess he's gonna say of New York. Yeah, pretty much. I've heard Alabama before. Depends on the area, but it's like, you know, I'm on a very public stream that gets archived, so want to choose my words carefully. But it's a lot of people who are like the kind you would find in Alabama. Yes, let's put it that way. Or Kentucky. Not that those people are inherently bad, but they have a certain way about them.
Happy birthday to your wife, I guess.
All right. Happy birthday,
For
Ryan's wife.
taking out their drones.
So, once again, we are boarding, or Robop is boarding, an automated ship, and does not have to concern himself with the lack of oxygen. For he has Lanius, and Lanius, they actually, not only do they not need oxygen, they actually drain oxygen from the room. There's kind of like, you know, that annoying person you know that as soon as he walks into the room, it's like he sucks all the air out of it. Well, those are the Lanius in this game.
Does he, when he does that, does he kill everyone inside the room?
Yeah, he tells bad jokes. He's like the, actually, has anybody seen What We Do in the Shadows, the series? There's this one character, well, but for those who don't know, it's about vampires living in the modern world. And there's one guy who doesn't look like a typical vampire, nor is he a typical vampire, but he's an energy vampire. And what that means is he's just so dull and boring that he drains the energy out of everyone. So he like works at a corporation and he like just spouts like corporate speak to everybody, and he makes them all just sluggish and dull, and they just, that's just what he feeds on. He feeds on their energy.
I'm going to get shields. For the shields.
And Stu says Mark's wife is a grandmother. Yes, yes, yes.
I also got a level of engines.
I got my wife a record, a vinyl record, from a store, and they had a bin that said "Music Your Grandma Liked" for $1. So I found a West Side Story vinyl in that bin, and I got it for her. So that's what Stu's referring to about my wife being a grandma. My wife loves Stephen Sondheim musicals. She studied theater and stuff, so I got her that as a little treat.
So fighting the Zoltan ship, and of course, because there's Zoltan, they have to have an energy shield.
Mm-hmm. If you only had the energy vampire to drain it. Yeah, Ryan, I was telling everyone earlier about it. I took Rob Bob to this store today that I'd never gone to. A local store that it has a bunch of gaming stuff basically, new and old. Of course, I like checking out the old stuff mostly. So I got to see, like, you know, they actually had a physical Sega Master System, which I'd never seen before in person, and they had all kinds of video games and records for like the soundtracks for video games. There was one record that was the soundtrack for those TurboGrafx pinball games, Devil's Crush and Alien Crush, which I like quite a bit. So I was really surprised that it even exists as a thing. Other stuff I saw, there was old Atari 2600 games, there was Intellivision games, old NES games, a lot of those, NES, and they had like controllers and stuff for all these systems. Like they had the NES Advantage controller, which was one of my favorites back in the day. And you know, they had Sega Genesis controllers and everything. Stu says I like WSS2. They're all WSSs.
Got a flat gun Mark
Oh,
II.
you got a flat gun Mark II.
I have all these weapons.
Whoa.
I'm not even using any of them.
Wow. Holy crap. If you use all those together, you wouldn't even need to board. But you get more scrap when you
Yeah,
board.
I prefer boarding just because it's better.
Oh, WSS is West Side Story. Cool. This dude likes it too. Cool. You know, I've never actually, I know this means I'm a cultural, you know, moron, but I've never actually watched West Side Story. I've seen, like, you know, cuts of some of the songs and the dancing and stuff, but I never actually watched it. And I know it's based on Romeo and Juliet.
But in the city?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I
have the right reference. That's based on Romeo.
I think I should try to get my weapons, like, online. So that I can actually use them, because they're really good.
Well, you need some power.
Yeah, I need all that stuff.
You need power.
I need the power glove.
As Stu says, when you're a Jets fan all the way, no matter how much they suck until you're dying. Is that the song? Is it talking about the football team, the Jets? No, I know it's not. And I don't think that's the actual line. I think Stu is embellishing. Maybe he's making a jab at the football team. I don't know. Uh-oh.
I just didn't have it on power.
Hey, Rob Bob's crew member almost died in limbo because he didn't have his clone bay powered on.
At least that did not hit the... Of course it's on fire. Just...
He's on fire. Your other guy's dead.
You know, I'm just gonna... No.
You're gonna what? Here comes the missile! Whee!
I feel like that might hit my clone bay.
It might! Enjoy!
Well... There goes two.
What timing! Holy crap! Both games.
Of course it happens when I'm fighting people with missiles.
Alright. Well, what now?
I'm just gonna try to keep going.
Go for it. So
Till I
Rob
die.
Bob just lost 2 of his 3 crew members because the clone bay got hit just as his 2 guys were dead and in cloning limbo, which is really bad timing. And the computer isn't smart about its attacks, so that was just really bad luck. Like they don't go ha.
It's just random.
Yeah, it doesn't strategize and say ha. I'm gonna nail his clone bay now that his guys are in limbo.
Alright, at least I took out their weapons.
Stu is a jet and you're a shark. Am I a shark? I'm a baby shark. Don't make me sing that.
Don't sing that.
Okay, I won't sing that. My daughter could sing it for you.
Alright.
Wow.
Everything's on
red.
fire.
Yeah, everything's on fire. Alright.
I'll just turn off oxygen for a little bit. So that the fire goes out.
Alright. I guess that makes sense. Except your engine needs oxygen, but
Well, hey, I got Brian.
you got a mantis named Brian. That's helpful. You could have the engine repair. Well, they can both repair right now.
I'm not gonna put the mantis on repairing, probably.
Well, you ended the fight, I mean, right now.
Yeah, at least I got a crew member.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's one of the reasons why I don't like... Oh, still on fire.
Hmm?
That's one of the reasons why I don't like the clone base, because that happens.
Right, right.
And then you lose all of your guys. Waiting for this fires to go out.
So Ryan's telling me, we were talking about a week ago about I saw a local place, about a half-hour drive away actually. Somebody was selling their arcade one-up machine of Galaga, and it was only what was it, $100? I think I was saying I wanted it to go to 50, but Ryan was like, "That's a good deal," and I was like, "I don't have a place for it, so unless it becomes an insanely good deal, I'm just gonna hold off." And I think somebody snatched it up. Long story short, it was $100. I think they normally go for like 400 or so. And these arcade one-up things are like 3/4 the size, I believe, of a regular arcade machine. So I just don't have a place for it. I could make one. And Galaga is honestly not one of my like all-time favorites or anything. I like it, but it's not like, yes, I gotta have a Galaga. Stu said they're overpriced in general and they're cool but too small. Yeah, all right. I mean, yeah, they're like, I think 3/4 the size of a regular. I don't know why they don't just go all the way. I guess I don't know. Maybe Ryan can provide insight into that. And it may be just that people can't fit them in cars at that size or something. And Ryan says $100 they would instantly buy.
That's why you get a pickup truck.
Well, sure. But it is nice to have. You can even rent those at Home Depot. I did that once. I picked up a whole bunch of furniture for my house here from somebody selling it. It was a great price, so I just rented a pickup from Home Depot.
Alright, everything's repaired.
It's a Ford F-150, I think. I can barely drive the thing, but no, I mean, it's fine. You have to take it easy the first time.
Right.
Anyway, back to FTL. You don't want to... Yeah, that makes sense. Going to the exit, you've got 2 shields, which is not bad. You have an amazing arsenal that you just can't use.
Repair. I mean, that's pretty good value, I guess.
Right, scrap is scarce though.
Repair.
I would probably go with just the 5.
Yeah, that puts me in the green, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But Ryan, you have some of these arcade one-ups, I think you said, or is it just 1 or 2 that you have? And Stu says then it would just sit in your game room and collect dust. Yeah, probably.
I could board with a Mantis, but I don't think I will yet.
I mean, if I had a space that was dedicated to arcade cabinets, well, then I probably wouldn't want an arcade one-up. I'd want a real one. So I don't know. What I'm saying is if I just had a space that I was trying to fill, and, maybe I'll just grab it. But yeah, what I was telling Ryan was, if I see it go down to $50, I'll grab it. But this person said they had to sell it by the next day. But then by the end of the day, I saw the listing was gone, so somebody must have grabbed it for 100.
Okay. I took out their weapons on the first shot, which is good. Then I'll just take out their piloting, I guess.
You could
Could board.
Yeah, it's usually good to have a pair of borders though.
I could, but
Wow.
I don't think
No,
I
don't
should.
do that. You need someone in the pilot seat. I think it really depends on the person. A lot of people, when they get like pretty much anything old school, could be an arcade game or just they get like some kind of emulation unit of some sort. A lot of people just don't play them. They like just have they have the nostalgia, and then they don't really get into the game of fixing your mouse pad. It's like hanging off. So for me, I just kind of having the stream on my Monday MAME especially, it gets me to play it. I love playing it, but it's like I have trouble going. All right, I'm just gonna kind of retreat to the game room and play on my arcade machine for a while. I was like never doing that. So hey, if I schedule something, then I'll play it. I think it did come with the riser, Stu. So Stu said, who said it came with the riser for 100? Yeah, I think they showed a picture. It definitely showed the picture with the riser, and I think the text said it came with the riser. So it was the game itself, the cabinet itself, plus the riser.
At least the ship actually gives you like a weapon. I mean, I guess I have weapons,
Advanced flak.
but if I didn't have the weapon, then I wouldn't be able to use any of my other weapons that could actually damage them.
Mm-hmm.
Only the ion stunner.
I could see you coming back for this though, even though you had a bad loss, because you just get another mantis or something, and you're a good boarder. And if you can just power these weapons, that's you've got quite an arsenal.
Yeah. This ship would be annoying to board because they have a med bay.
Ah, yes.
But my Lanius could just drain the oxygen, and then it would balance out from the healing.
True. So yeah, okay.
Or I could destroy
But you
it
don't
with
have
my
Lanius.
flask. But I don't have any more Lanius, yeah.
They're all dead. Golden tea. A lot of people love golden tea. I'm not saying I don't like it, but I never really played it until I did my trackball stream recently, and I played I think just the first one. I know they've made a lot of golden tea games, but I just tried the first one. It seemed pretty cool, but I don't know. You probably have to get the hang of it, you know. Probably multiplayer is better. I don't know if there is a multiplayer. I think there probably is.
I think I can probably upgrade my weapons now. Like that.
Stu said I prefer Earl Grey tea. Get it? Haha. Instead of golden tea.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about that kind of tea, I think the golden stuff you wouldn't want to drink that.
Does it have gold
I don't know why it's
inside of it?
golden. I'm thinking something else probably makes it that color.
Yeah. Refuel for a quest.
All right. So the quest, you got to go upward for that though.
Is that... If I could get over here without having to go here, then I would.
What do you think?
I could try.
I don't know if you're gonna make it. I don't think you can make that quest and the exit.
I could go
without the fleet catching you.
Here.
That might work.
Let's see. This is 1, like 2, 3.
Might work.
I think this is like. I might have 4 or 5 jumps probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't think it's worth it.
I always talk about that mod I need to get that shows
Yeah, that's
the measurements.
nice. I was thinking that too.
I'm not going to repeat what Stu and Ryan are talking about right now.
Not gonna.
And Arturo, if you don't get the slang they're using, don't look it up.
Alright. Of course, everyone has a missile.
I wonder what the Spanish version of water sports is. Anyway.
Oh, they decided to board with 1 human. Because they're dumb.
1 human. No, Ryan, there's no third voice. It's possible we have an echo issue. Trying to avoid it, but it's possible.
Sure. Oh, I forgot to set a station. Forgot to set a station for my Mantis.
Where are you going to set him to?
Engines.
Okay. So what's your plan here? Shoot them until they're dead?
The plan for now. If I get another Mantis or Rockman...
So you're giving up on boarding till you get
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Or maybe even a human.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm leaving my ship too unmanned if I have like just 1 pilot and everybody else is a boarder. What's nice is when you have a full crew of 8 and like you can...
Yeah. You can just do everything.
Well, even better when you have the 4-person teleporter. That's the most awesome feeling.
Yeah, well, there's only like 3 ships that have that, or I don't know how many, but
Right.
not that many.
Yeah. I think one of them is Mantis, or 2 of them are Mantis.
I think it's like Mantis Type B, Crystal Type B,
Mm-hmm.
and there might be another one. I don't know.
Don't tell them that, Ryan. They probably don't even use that term. Slang can vary greatly between languages.
Probably go to bed in a little bit.
Okay.
Finish the sector, how about?
Then I'll take over for you and get you killed. I think I did
Pilot
that
the
before.
ship into a sun.
Yeah, we'll just steer right for the sun and see how long we can last before we all, kind of get fried before your eyes.
For science.
For science.
Yeah, I really probably could make this quest.
Go for it.
It's trap? Yep.
You walked into a trap. It's like every other move in this game is you're walking into
They
a
have
trap.
burst laser Mark II and a heavy laser, so that's not good.
Mark II is what, 3 shots?
3 shots and 1 shot that does 2 damage.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Probably won't die, but it could be bad.
Ouch.
Alright. I took out their big, scary laser.
Sometimes it's kind of convenient if the NG piloting the ship gets shot, so
Yeah.
he repairs that system in no time.
He doesn't have to do anything else. He just sits there until.
Yeah, he doesn't have to walk to another room. He's just like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all fixed.
Could use my burst laser, but I don't think I should because flak is good.
I say keep doing what you're doing, but if you can get more power to shoot that as well.
If I got 1 more power, I could use my flak Mark II, but that has a lot of cooldown.
Right. Just get 5 more power. Shoot everything.
Yeah. We just get 7 power, and then I can have everything.
Deportes aquaticos. Jeez.
The stores for the sector are both up here, which is bad for me. So that means I can't go to them.
So,
Without the fleet, at least.
alright, Slaver Scum, you can get a crew member out of this.
Well, they only have... I bet they have a drone system. I don't know, I just feel like they do. They do? But they don't have any attack drones.
Okay, they don't have a defense drone either that we see.
It's probably a system repair drone or anti-personnel drone.
Yeah, could be.
The reason I said that was because I thought they'd have more to attack me with than just 1 heavy laser.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess not.
Yeah, it's gonna be great if you can get a slave rescue out of this.
Alright, hopefully they surrender eventually.
There you go.
Yay.
GM Fox? Strange, where did they come up with some of these names?
Yeah, I've seen this name before. I don't know what it is. Anyway, on the boarding ship, my boarding ship, I don't have enough boarders and I have 2 NGs.
2 NGs. You can always board with the 2 NGs.
I think she doesn't have any skills.
That's a joke. That's an FTL joke because they're terrible at boarding.
Yes.
Ryan asks, is Bob vaxxed? Yes, he is,
I
because
am.
he is of age, and we got him vaxxed.
I get to the exit, and then after I do whatever I have to do here, I will leave, I guess.
That is HIPAA
You get a
protected
glaive
info, Ryan. Glaive beam. Holy crap.
Uh,
It's too bad you can't power all of this stuff.
Eventually, I could get my flak Mark II to take down their shields, and then shoot them with the glaive beam, and then they'd probably be dead.
Gee, so you need 7 power for all that, but that would
Yeah.
be like a winning combo, and you could still, and then if you have 8 power, which is the max power.
Yeah, I could have
guy,
the advanced flak.
Yeah, you could. Wow.
I think one time I got 4 or 3 flak Mark 1s.
hmm
That was really good. I could.
So for those who don't know, the glaive beam is like insanely powerful beam weapon. But as with beam weapons in general, you need something else to knock down the shields. They can go through shields to some degree if they're very powerful, but the flak is just flak 2 is like spraying a whole lot of crap at them, a whole lot of missiles at them, sort not missiles, but
Garbage.
garbage at them. So you do
Um,
that first, and then you do the glaive, and wow,
where
amazing.
should I go? I should go to. I'll just
Uh, I don't know.
We can decide next time.
Hold on. Oh, you want to end it here? Okay.
Yeah, I said I was gonna end after I finished the sector, so.
Okay. It's good when you have a son who puts himself to bed.
Alright.
Like you don't have to nag him. He's like, I'll go to bed now, man.
I'm gonna press save and quit, I guess?
Sure.
Alright.
Okay, folks. That is the end of the first part of our stream.
Goodbye, everybody watching.
And I'm going to take over and probably play NetHack now. I would consider playing FTL, but I'm like, well, I would have to, I can't. It should let you have multiple profiles or like just multiple saved games. Unfortunately, it doesn't let you do that.
I muted that.
Okay, see you, Rob Bob. Good night. All right, guys, I'm going to take a 2-minute break just to set things up and refill my water, maybe make a pit stop. And thanks to Rob Bob for piloting the ship tonight. I think he's got some promise in this particular run he's going with. He's got insane weapons. He just has to power them. And yeah, see you guys in about 2 minutes. For anybody who has to jump off, I'll just say goodnight then. So I know you said you couldn't stay long, Stu. So maybe you're checking out. And if so, I'll see you next time, Stu. And yeah, so I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Testing, testing. Probably. What did that reference to, Ryan? Hold on, guys. I'm still setting stuff up. Yeah, I'm gonna do NetHack. So I decided to just instead of doing our game book, which is already in progress, just kind of go with our basic stuff that we've done a million times because we're just so beat and it's been a hectic evening. Um, kind of hence our starting at like 10:30, an hour and a half late. Let's see. Yeah, let's do some net hacking. I have a game in progress that I've been putting off playing because I have to do all the Sudoku levels and they're non-spoiled ones, meaning I cannot just look up the levels. They're new levels for the new version 3.7, and there are no spoilers, so I have to figure them out. And I figured out the first level, but they take time, And it's better to use this like it's better to like plan out all your moves ahead of time instead of doing it in game sort of. That's kind of weird like the whole Sudoku thing. Here's my strange red screen. Shh. Hmm. Why is it cropping the top here? Do 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 do. It's always fun playing with this stuff. Crop top. That's funny. It's like a crop top. Okay, getting there. Huh. So I'm telling it not to crop the top at all, and yet this is what it's doing. Yep, it's always fun playing with strange weirdness like this live, right? What if I do crop negative? Oh, look at that. Somehow, cropping negative is showing it all now. Like, why do I have to crop negative? And for those who don't know, OBS lets you take a window and crop the top off, right? So if you wanted to lose like 5 pixels off, you would say crop 5, but you can also go in the negative direction. And apparently just to see the top, I need to tell it to go to negative 22.5. I don't understand it, but it's making me do that. Okay, the hardfought.org server. What does Ryan say? I think if you got an RFID chip with NetHack in it, you'd welcome a vax like that. What? Sure, let's do that. I don't know. I don't quite know what you're talking about, but I'll welcome anything with NetHack. So there you go. I don't like the scroll bar showing, so let's do that. Meh. All right, let's log in. Last time we played as a I can't remember what we played. Was it a tourist? I know our tour wants me to play as a tourist a lot, but they suck. I'm gonna play the slash and mod. That was one of my favorites from back in the day. They also slash them now. So recently there was a an incident on in the NetHack world where there was this really insane extension of slash 'em, which I played once on the stream that just throws everything, including the kitchen sink. It's like way over the top. It's ridiculous. But apparently it was discovered that there are some unsavory bits in that particular um, mod, if you will. And one of the things involves like sexual situations with minors. So hardfought.org took that down. And then the creator of that particular mod posted a rant about how they're retiring from the NetHack community because everybody's so offended these days. There was also some quest where there's like supermodels and transsexuals fighting or something. And so anyway, the server here, the guy who moderates this server took it down. And that person complained about everybody's so offended these days, as people like to do. And so I'm gonna play the regular slash which doesn't have that stuff, but this is like basically this is a fairly old extension of NetHack that I used to play quite a bit. It had a lot of cool stuff if I remember, and it's not that one that I was talking about that has the offensive stuff. Why don't I turn on the camera? I don't know if anybody actually wants to see my ugly face, but here it is. Fix my hair. The slash mod, is that like the KS fan fiction? Sorry, I don't know what that means, dude. KS. All right, let's take a look at the classes and races available. So here we have the role, aka class. Archaeologist, barbarian, these are normal ones. Caveman, flame mage. Kirk, hey, it says Kirk Spot. Okay. The flame mage is one that's not in vanilla NetHack, as well as the ice mage. We have a knight, that's basic. Monk, necromancer is new, and new is relative. Priest, rogue, ranger, samurai, tourist, undead slayer, that's new. Valkyrie, wizard, yeoman. What do you want me to play, guys? If you want me to pick a new one from Slash him, it would probably be flame mage, ice mage, necromancer, undead slayer, or yeoman. And Ryan says Mark just made the mod of giving Native Americans smallpox blankets. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Wow, Ryan. No, I did not make that mod. But I am working on a mod of Christmas Rogue. You probably saw Christmas Rogue as a command prompt. I know that's probably the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard somebody say, but I'm trying to make a mod of Christmas Rogue so you can see that. No, you can't see it. I cut it off. But the top of my terminal window says Christmas Rogue. Anyway, any thoughts about what class I should play here? I'll give you guys 10 seconds, then I'll just pick something. 10, 9, slow seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. What's a tourist, says Ryan. Okay, a tourist is, they're from Vanilla NetHack, and they are like the worst class in the game. It's relative. Some people love playing them because they're a challenge, but they are basically weak all around. They start with darts as their weapon. They have a lot of food. That's pretty much their strong suit. They have a lot of food. And Stu says pick random, so we're just gonna go with random. So I picked asterisk. I am an archaeologist. Is that the vanilla character? That's cool. Yeah, the tourist has a camera too. That's actually true. That's actually not that bad. Okay, now we can choose our race. Doppelganger is new in Slash'em. Hobbit is new in Slash'em. Why don't I pick a Hobbit? I think Gnome is new too. Funny how I don't even think about race too much. It's like the class is kind of the overarching feature of your character. Okay, so I am an archaeologist. Sorry, Ryan. I'll be a Hobbit archaeologist. Let's go with male. I'm used to being male sometimes. Random alignment. The Book of Kamaxtli. Alright, so we are Emrin the Digger. I can stick my face right over. Yeah, Andy, my regular viewer, is messaging me. He's bothering me. Go away, Andy. He's messaging me on Slack. I'm just kidding, Andy. He's asking me about work things or something. All right, so we are a neutral male hobbit archaeologist. So, trying to remember the, that's interesting. I found, I already know two of these scrolls that are really good to have identified. Destroy armor is, something that can be devastating if you read it randomly and unexpected. Chain weapon's a good one. I think the pickaxe is generally the weapon you want to use, not the bullwhip. So I'm going to switch to that. We have a tinning kit, so if we find corpses, we can make them into convenient cans to open later. Yes, a doppelganger is a race. I did not pick one, though. Wait, what? Stu said I learned that from either Mark or Jim Leonard about the tourists with their camera. Oh yeah, this one you were streaming Hack like a year ago, Stu. That's how we met, sorta. You were streaming Hack, and I was helping you in the chat, and then that kind of spurred my whole renewed interest in NetHack and other roguelikes. So actually, last December when I beat NetHack for the first time in 30 years, that was all due to Stu getting me into the game again. So it's practically like Stu beat NetHack, right? All right, so let's wield the pickaxe. By the way, we have 3 food rations, which is nice to start. Okay. I could pull up the wiki for tips, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. Okay, how do I use the options? There we go. Just trying to turn on my keypad. I always have to turn that on. I have to figure out how to do that, like, by default, so I don't have to manually do it every time. Okay, we're killing some jackals. Doop-a-doo. What is with the black corridors? Don't like that, because I can barely see them. So I'm digging through the tunnels with my pickaxe, and now I found some gold. Only 2, though. But that's what's nice about a pickaxe, you can just dig through tunnels easily. So, yeah, I wonder if I can reconfigure that blackness. I don't like it. Just don't want to fiddle with it live, though. Right. Stu says I am honored. And Ryan says I got this Stu from Brian's Man Cave. I have no idea how I found Mark. I think you were in the chat when I was helping Stu with Hack. And then you joined, you subscribed to me or something. By the way, I got like 10 subscribers the other day because somebody was streaming Tunnels and Trolls, which I'm pretty much the predominant Tunnels and Trolls YouTuber in the world, but somebody else was streaming it, and I was like helping him out. He was a newbie, and all the viewers were newbies too, so I was like kind of the authority, almost like the rules authority. I was the one recommending books and everything. And then he plugged me. He said everybody can, you know, check out Mark W and Rob Bob's channel. He's been so helpful. Check him out. He's a small YouTuber, and something like that. He said, and I got like 10 more subscribers, which is like kind of like 8%, an 8% increase or something like that. I don't have a huge subscriber number. So that was cool though. I just ate the newt and got a mild buzz. I think that means I'm paralysis resistant or something weird like that. But how I found Stu's stream was because I think he posted in the MS-DOS gaming group on Facebook. I'm on a lot of gaming groups on Facebook, and he kind of self-promoted there, so I found him there. I guess because he mentioned he was playing hack, so I was like, oh, I gotta get in on that. Oh, oh, interesting. So this is interesting because I teleported into a vault, and these vaults they have money in it, and if you get stuck here, a guard will come, but he only lets you he'll lead you out, but he only lets you out if you give up all your gold. But if you have a pickaxe like I do, you can pick up all the gold and then get the hell out of here before the guard comes. So let's do that. So we're digging and we're out. Ta-da. Got some free money. Not a huge amount. We have 285. But hey, it's nice. By the way, let me know if you want me to like maybe I should zoom in a little bit because I don't think you need this big empty bar at the bottom. It's probably hard enough to see with the weird colors, like it's the black corridors. So let's zoom in a bit. Bear with me a second. And I can stick my face on the other side, so I'm not covering text. I don't know if that's better or worse, but I think it's better. All right, I think that's good. Kobold zombie. So what the heck is the bonuses of a hobbit? I don't even know because I'm not familiar with this race. But one thing I noticed off the bat is my dexterity is extremely low for NetHack. In NetHack, most of your it's not like it's based on D&D, but in normal D&D you roll 3 dice for each attribute basically. So you're gonna have guys with 8 in an attribute once in a while. But in NetHack, it's everything's skewed higher. Like if you have like 10, that's pretty bad. You very rarely see 8 dexterity. So it's kind of weird to me. Also, you would think hobbits have a bonus to dexterity, just it's an RPG convention kind of. So it's pretty weird that my dexterity is 8, I think, unless an archaeologist is just supposed to have such bad dexterity, but I don't think that's the case. Let's see. Hobbit is usually like a halfling in D&D. Yeah, sure. Hobbits and halflings are the same thing. Let's check the Slash'em guidebook real quick. Oh, it looks like the server doesn't have the text file in place, so I cannot read the guidebook. I was just gonna look up halflings real quick. Cannot open guidebook doc text, and now my screen is messed up, so I refreshed it. By the way, where did my, I was kind of just talking and getting distracted. Here's my dog. I was gonna say, where did my dog go? And what should we name the dog? Give me dog names, guys. Right now, he's named what? Probably nothing. He's got no name. We're gonna give him, we're gonna name him Mulch. If anybody knows that reference, I'll be impressed. Somehow, I bet Stu knows the reference because he knows everything basically. You hit the moldy stagger. Gru the Wanderer, you got it. Gru the Wanderer. So one thing I'm realizing is in my rush to get this stream started when I was so late, I chose normal latency, so we have a bit of a lag between my time and your time. That's all right though. It's funny, I can pick it up from the chat. Like if I'm doing my usual ultra low latency, like Stu will respond in like 10 seconds if I ask something. It's like, wait a minute, he took 23 seconds. I must be using normal latency. It's like I have a sense for it now. A larva. That's different. I don't remember larva in regular NetHack. I'm kind of hesitant to eat it. Let's see if the dog eats it. Here, doggy. The doggy doesn't want to touch that, so it must be poisonous or otherwise bad. I heard there's a new Gru coming out, by the way, Stu. It's Gru meets Tarzan or Tarzan meets Gru. And that kind of made me wonder, did they ever make a whole compilation of Gru? Like I kind of want to read Gru again, but I don't want to buy the individual, like, what do you call them? The individual magazine-like comics. And I don't know, I couldn't find any, there's no like compilation volumes out there, it looks like. So that's too bad. Wouldn't mind having like a big hardback of like, the first N issues. But yeah, we're gonna have Tarzan meets Gru now for some reason. Here's a Hobbit, he's a friend. Ryan said, I remember reading halflings and their top knots in D&D. What's that some kind of, the top knots, wasn't that some kind of a Dragonlance race that was similar to the Hobbits? They were called like Kender, I think. The Hobbit asks you about the One Ring. There are trades of group, not a big hardback like sets of four. Okay, that's something, I guess. A couple years ago, I got Calvin and Hobbes, just big volumes of it. That was really cool. What I don't like about the Calvin and Hobbes books is they are very long. I have these shelves in my living room with like a door that closes. Yeah, Kendrick from Dragonlance, and every book that I have fits when I close the shelf doors, except for these Calvin and Hobbes books. They made them like very long. It's really annoying. So the door is like sticking out a little bit just because of Calvin and Hobbes. These founds are all drying up on the first sip, strangely. Maybe I should have tried a doppelganger. You feel tough, you must be leading a healthy lifestyle. Alright, let's just head down. You just placed mulch. My wife and I have been actually talking about adopting a dog, and now I just have to convince her that we need to name the dog Mulch. Yeah, I think a top knot is basically a samurai haircut. Uh, why do I want to go down? I don't remember. I have Wizard Lock, by the way. I have to spell Wizard Lock. Uh, not the best spell, but it can get you out of a jam. And unfortunately, I am not that good at it. I fail half the time I cast it. But hey, it's good to know that I have it. I'm a mendicant. Yeah, Mulch was the Sage's dog. Gru's dog was Referto. And I think it became a running joke of trying to remember, like in the questions in the back, like to the writer or the editor, they would say, "Why is the dog's name? Why is the Sage's?" No, no, it was for the longest time they wouldn't say the Sage's dog's name, and people kept asking and asking and asking, and eventually, just because people were asking, they gave it the Sage's dog the stupidest name you could imagine, Mulch. The sage was a wise guy, he's Mulch. I mean, he's a sage, so you would think would have some fancy name or something. But instead, it's just, nope, it's Mulch. But that was like their answer, the writer's answer to people asking about the dog's name for all those years. Now, Roberto was very loyal to Group, and Gru is like the stupidest man alive, by the way, in that comic strip, but Roberto doesn't seem that way at all. And he always comes to Gru's defense. And even when Arcadio is a large-chinned hero, and Gru usually bails him out, but Arcadio gets all the credit. But Arcadio constantly refers to Gru as his lackey, and every time he says that, there's a thought bubble for Referdo, who says, Gru is no lackey. He's very loyal. Good dog. Now, Gru, for those who don't know, by the way, the basic premise of Gru is he is like a barbarian type guy who has a pair of katanas for some reason, and he's an extremely fearsome fighter. Basically, he can like kill an army all by himself and like pretty much unscathed. And he's extremely stupid, though. He can be manipulated to killing large amounts of people. He always screws things up, and usually in the ending credits, the ending panel, he's running away from a mob that's trying to kill him, although he could probably kill them all by himself. And that's the idea of Gru. He also eats a lot of cheese dip. It's his favorite food, cheese dip. Let's drink this random potion. Oh, good. It tastes like poison. You feel weaker. Stu says, my favorite recurring joke was when someone called Gru slow slow of mind. Yeah, exactly. So it could be like page 2 and someone says, "Oh, yeah, that's Gru. He's slow of mind." And then like 17 pages later, you see Gru's like in a totally other scene and a whole other context, and he goes, "What did he mean slow of mind? Look at this." Everyone should wield katana, says it. Yeah, that was another common question to the editor. People would say, "Why does Gru, or where did Gru get his pair of katanas?" And you know, that's something they never really explained, I think. Anyway, we got a water demon here. And you know, that can sometimes be that they try to kill you, or on a rare occasion, you get a wish. So here I am with a wish. Holy crap. You may wish for an object. Okay, let me pause for a moment. I'm gonna pull up the wiki. Normally I get like really good armor dragon scale, but let's see what they say about archaeologists, if there's anything they should get. Nethack. I'll share my browser in a moment. So this is your choice of what you wish for is it can be pretty big. But I'm looking for reference to archaeologists, and I don't think there are any. So there's no apparent, you know, there's no recommendation specific to that class. It looks like. Go away, stupid ads. All right. What am I, neutral? If you're a neutral character, uh, you can wish for some quest artifacts that jive with your alignment. Might just go with my usual good stuff. Platinum Yandorian Express card. Wee dragon scale mail. This is not the okay, yeah, this is what I want to see. Yeah, I mean you can't go wrong with that. Let me check out the chat. I've been distracted. Where are you guys? I'm sorry, I'm managing my Windows terribly. Oh yeah, that's right, you're in the other tab of this browser. Okay. Not a water sports demon. Alright, so yeah, the idea is these are some of the best armor in the game, so you can wish for one of these to it. And the Gray Dragon Scale Mail provides magic resistance, whereas the Silver Dragon Scale Mail provides reflection. If you have one of those two already, these are like both crucial things to like winning the game. You want reflection and magic resistance. If you have one from some other source, like an Amulet of Reflection, then you want to get magic resistance. But I have neither of those, so it's like which one? There's a whole discussion of which one it links to here. I usually opt for the Gray Dragon Scale Mail, but that's kind of just something. It's not something I've like. It's not like a strategy I've reevaluated in a long time. It's just it's like my habit. So basically, a lot of magical effects will be canceled, whereas reflection makes some things like bounce off of you. Let's go with Gray Dragon. So the key is you want to ask for every little bonus adjective you can, like blessed, greased, because why not? You might as well ask for those things. +2. The higher the plus you ask for, the less likely you actually get it. It's usually advised you only go for +2 or 3. If you fail to get the plus you ask for, you get a +0. And there's a whole chart you can look up about the probabilities of each one. I don't really want to get too into that, but basically it's like, well, I just happened to find it, so why don't I show you that? Um, you get a +2 4 out of 5, in other words, 80% of the time. You get a +3 60% of the time. So it's usually advisable to just go to one of those two. If you want to get crazy, you can go for +5. There's only a 20% chance of success. Usually +2 is your best bet. +3 is it's still very close to like a 50-50 coin flip. So I'm going to go with the +2. And I'll get this wiki out of your face now. What did Arturo say? Oh, he just says hi. And Stu said, I'll catch you later, Mark. All right. See you, Stu. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. All right. We're going to go with the blessed, greased. By the way, greased is for things like, if an eel tries to grab you or a sea monster, the grease makes them slip off. So it's like you might as well just get for that, ask for that because it's a freebie. Shit! I hit the left arrow key by accident. I got nothing. Are you kidding me? Fuck. I don't curse on this stream, but that sucks. Come on, really? Oh, did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Got nothing. I was trying to I think maybe the left arrow key would make me. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I didn't think it would do that. All right. So all that was wasted because I hit the left arrow key. Grr. As you can tell, I'm a little pissed off. I mean, I should be using a better UI, I guess. I don't know if the better UI would even help me, but all right. So that alone could have given me a nice boost and increased my chances of getting far in the game, but it did not happen because I had a UI issue basically. Let's adapt the random tin wand at the gas spore. It did nothing discernible. Okay. So gas spores are just these floating things that explode when you hit them. So where is my dog? Hate that it did that. So freaking annoying. Here, doggy, let's go down. Want to kill that blob for me? I'm hungry. Please grease my mighty sword, says Ryan. Okay. I will eat the food ration that I have. Hits the spot. Going down to level. What am I on? Level 4. Dungeon level 4. I'm gonna bash this chest with my pickaxe because I can. Uh-oh. That's not what I meant to do. I dug a pit in the floor. But at the same time, this hobbit just drank a potion of gain level, apparently. I love how you can see he seems more experienced. It's like, oh, look, he's doing things better now. He looks like he knows how to handle himself better all of a sudden. All right, let's try this again. I was supposed to apply the dot, which means the same space as you, not the downward symbol. I accidentally dug into the ground by doing that. All right, let's. I wonder if I should actually cast Wizard Lock to unlock. No, I don't even have enough energy to cast that. All right, whatever. You hit yourself with your. Okay. Oh, that's right. I gotta do force. I don't know why I'm struggling to remember how to do this. Force. There we go. Start bashing with your pickaxe. You give up your attempt to force the lock. Okay. You bash it. You give up again. What? Is it really that hard? Give up again. You succeed. Alright, I got a scroll labeled Juyed Ok Yak, a stylish spell book, and a yellowish brown gem. Uh-oh, Mulch is fighting this hobbit. Now, I start with this touchstone, which is good because you can identify gems with them. So let's do that. One thing that in NetHack is I often find myself collecting gems and I don't know which ones are good and which ones are worthless glass. So it's good to have this touchstone so you can identify the crap. I have two worthless pieces of glass. Let's drop them both. And the dog killed the hobbit while I was doing that stuff. I found some leather armor. That's pretty good. It's better than my leather jacket, I guess. Assuming it's not cursed. Can I put the leather jacket on over it? No, I can't. Okay. So I upgraded from a leather jacket to leather armor. So mad about my wish still. Kaboom! The door was booby-trapped, you stagger. You killed a newt. And here's a kitty cat. What should we do with the kitty cat? I don't want to give up a food ration. I could give it the liking corpse and just so when you give a cat or a dog a vegetable like a lichen corpse, they will not become your pet, but they will stop attacking you usually. So yeah, it's attacking me, and it actually knocked me from 13 hit points to 6. So this thing's gonna kill me. Let's throw it to lichen corpse right away. Okay. Mulch is still fighting the kitten though. So if I try to look at it with a cursor, it says what? The peaceful kitten, right? Yeah, it's a peaceful kitten now. But Mulch is gonna try to kill it. Hey, old guy, how's it going? Old guy says you were playing late tonight. Yeah, usually on my Saturday night streams I play pretty late. Um, but I started late too tonight. Much later than much later than I usually do. Just had some issues getting started here at home. I just killed a random little dog by accident, but I gained a level, so that's good. Cool, welcome, old guy. Yeah, it's been a while, right? What are you up to? How's it going? I'm just kind of I'm grumpy because I made a really bad user interface error here in NetHack. And I had a rough evening to begin with, so I'm like, I want to start punching the computer. A peaceful lamb, that's new. I've never seen that before. What do you do with the lamb? Can I get a special story about the lamb? Did Mary have a little lamb? No. I bet my dog's gonna kill it. Watch this. Yeah, it's trying to kill it. Let's kill this orc. Come on, guys. Stop. Oh, the dog killed the lamb. It should be killing the orc. Or the hobgoblin. Mary had a little lamb. And so unfortunately, I have to remove my stylish fedora, which does nothing. And just for some real armor. Oh, I got a -1 iron skill cap. I should have kept the fedora. So it's cursed, of course. I don't think it's better than a fedora, except that I can't take it off. Because if you get like a falling rock trap, just having something on your head that's hard will protect you. So that's nice. In a way. Yes, old guy. This is NetHack. It's one of my standard games that I play when I don't know what else to play, or that I just want to wind down at the end of my stream late at night. for like probably a few months now. I've been playing this like at the end of every stream, sometimes FTL. Um, let's read this random scroll. It's called Juyed Ok Yak. I already know what destroy armor is, so at least it won't be that. I know it won't be that. Oh, well, it was an enchant armor scroll, but it was cursed, so it actually harmed my leather armor. So that sucks. Can I take it off? I have two pieces of armor that are cursed. Look at that. And Arturo says, I am only watching them because my wife is a sports junkie about the Olympics. Okay. I don't really watch the Olympics much. I used to, when I was a kid, think it was like the greatest thing. I love rooting for the U.S. Like, I think I watched like pretty much everything in the 88 and 92 Olympics. And then I just watched them occasionally here and there. Random little dog here. Cool. So, old guy said he bought a bunch of more stuff on Steam. What is out there? Two Oceans of Time. I never heard of that game. These dogs are fighting. Stop fighting, you damn dogs. It's like real life. Cut it out, you damn dogs. Okay, let's go downstairs, mulch. You kill the dwarf. Nice. Why is Mulch whining? Is he hurt? Is he starving? Where is he? Mulch. Crap, I don't want him to starve. Come on, where are you, Mulch? I wouldn't be behind the door because they don't open doors. Here he is. Let's chat with him. Mulch whines. Oh, you want my food, don't you? All right. I hate to give up a food ration because it's good to have a nice supply of food ration, but the dogs can starve to death, so let me throw them a food ration. Mulch catches the food ration and eats it. Old guy says, check out There Omega Edition. That is the first one. Okay, I have no idea what that is, but I'll definitely take a look at least. Straw Golem. Is it like what kind of game is it? I'm really getting beat up by a straw golem here. Should I just go ahead and use a chant weapon? By the way, let me pull up the wiki again, as long as we're already doing that. I'm trying to remember the weapon strategy that's advisable for an archaeologist. I think it's basically to try to find a dwarvish magic, and you can level up your skill in that by practicing with the pickaxe. So yeah, let's check that out real quick. Go away. I don't think this is the best wiki site that I've been using, but it's all right. It'll do. Okay, weapons. What do they say about weapons? The best early weapons are the pickaxe and your starting whip. The whip can be applied toward a monster, which will disarm the monster if your dexterity is 6 or higher. This can be a lifesaver when fighting some monsters, given your poor starting armor class. That's a good point. Dwarvish matics are two-handed pickaxes that do more damage than any other non-artifact weapon. A good artifact weapon for you is Grey Swan Deer. Alright, so that's a silver saber. I guess I'll just keep using my pickaxe to advance. And then if I find a dwarvish matic, I can switch to that. So thanks for bearing with me as I check out the wiki. You like Winter way better, guys? Yeah, interesting. I like them both, but I just don't really have a strong interest anymore. Let's get rid of this random rusty dagger. Oh, I'm still fighting a struggle, aren't I? Shoot. And it's actually harmful to me. It's like it's actually giving me a problem here. Let's run away! Run away! I'll get out of the way, dog. Close the door. Can I cast a wizard lock yet? I can, but ever since I got that helmet, like basically in this game, armor that restricts your movement as well as metal stuff will reduce your spell casting abilities. So that's a problem. Basically I can't cast anything for crap. Oh, here it is. Shoot. Should have locked that door anyway, or tried to. By the way, do you guys remember the games by Epics that were summer games and winter games? Those were awesome. Old guy says, Grace Wandir. I swear that was in the books of the Chronicles of Amber. Yeah, I never read those, but it probably was. Um, Pretty much all the artifacts in this game are stolen from literary sources. You have your basic Tolkien stuff, or you have Mjolnir. Uh, oh, I just died. All right. I think Stormbringer is in one of these mods. That's probably the most famous artifact and weapon of all time. Well, maybe Mjolnir is, but Stormbringer being Elric's weapon from the Elric saga. Anyway, that guy sucked, and I'm really disappointed that I messed up the wish. Why don't we try again with something crazy, like a doppelganger or something? Slash him again. Why don't we go with an interesting class like Necromancer? I think we can have we can like raise the dead and stuff like that. But I haven't played in that for a while, so I'm not too sure of the specifics. Let's try it. Necromancer. And I can play as a vampire. The vampires are interesting, but they don't eat food. I just realized the right of the screen is a bit cut off. That's not really an issue though. They don't eat food, but they drink blood for every time every time you attack somebody, you can drain their blood basically. But you have this constant problem of trying to stay, you know, nourished. So it's very difficult, but they have some powerful abilities at the same time. So if you can get enough blood, they're good. But every time I've tried them, it's been difficult. So maybe I'll try a doppelganger, or I could try a drow. Orc is cool. That's interesting. So these are all new to Slash 'em, all the races that I named. And when I say new to Slash 'em, I don't mean they're actually new because Slash 'em's been around a long time. But I mean vanilla NetHack doesn't have all these branches, all these races. So yeah, let's try doppelganger. I don't remember how it works, but it could be fun. Male. It is written in the book of Cthulhu. I don't know who that is. That's my god, though. And it's the usual, the same text every time. It just kind of replaces your god name over here, and your class name over here. I'm a newly trained gravedigger. I'm a necromancer, so my level 1 title is gravedigger. Alright, so I'm a chaotic male doppelganger necromancer. Interesting. Since I can't look at the manual because the server has it badly configured, I guess I'm going to have to look up if there's any Slash 'em documentation for doppelganger. I think I need to look that up or I won't be using the race very well. Here we go. Doppelgangers have the enviable ability to change form at will at a cost of some mystic energy, mana, although what they become may be a bit of a surprise even for them. Okay. They can polymorph into any of the permitted monsters with the extended command U-poly. So I have to remember that U-polymorph, meaning that U-poly means you're polymorphing or changing shape. But it looks like it's basically random unless you get the polymorph control ability. That could be from a ring of controlled polymorph, or polymorph control, I should say. Okay, that's the gist of them. Necromancers and wizards can enjoy the high strength and constitution. Okay, so I have high strength and con as a doppelganger, I guess. What you cannot polymorph into. You cannot polymorph into unique named monsters, so I can't turn into, like Asmodeus. High-powered angelic beings. Cannot polymorph into humans, including were creatures, but not keystone cops. So I can turn into a keystone cop. Oh, and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, I want to be a Nazgul. All right, I don't want to get into every little detail. I just want to know how to use it, basically. So that's cool. I can change shape. Let's see. What did old guy say? I bought a knife from a guy in the Middle East. I had Stormbringer carved on it. Wow. Tales of Maj. I don't think I've. Well, I might have played like once or twice, but old guy's talking about Tome Tales of Maj. I don't know how you say it. Maj Ayal. And I remember when Tome was Troubles of Middle Earth. I think they renamed it and changed the setting due to legal threats or something. I think it's basically the same game though. I did play Troubles of Middle Earth several times. So yeah, as a doppelganger, our character looks black. I'm wondering if I should change the background of my terminal so black shows up a little better. Uh, I have this kind of darker reddish going. But I also have a zombie. I don't know if you can see, but I have a pet zombie. I have to give that guy a name. What's a good name for a zombie, guys? Oh, I have to set the keypad again. Do 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 do. That's my tame ghoul. All right, more info. Yeah, sure. Les Miserables has a description of a ghoul. Huh. Okay. Yeah, let's see if I can change my background a tiny bit. Bear with me a moment. What would be a good color though? I need to be like lighter, but not so light that it's like blinding. Hmm. What about like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't mess with this now. Yeah, I can't even figure out how to do it. Okay. It's like I can change the background. What is this? Oh, that's the text here. Okay, window. This is background though. I can make a background image. But it says it's black right now. I don't think that's right. Oh, that's something. Hmm. Okay. I mean, at least I can see the Z and my own symbol a little bit better. A little bit brighter. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. It's weird to have a green background, but I'll just go with it. Grid bug. Am I gonna get killed by a grid bug? Okay. Took me several hits. What do I have anyway? I have a blessed +1 quarterstaff, scroll of enchant weapon, destroy armor, just like last time, huh? Remove curse, summon undead, command. These are spell books. And I should know the corresponding spells. Summon undead, command undead, drain life, wizard lock, potion of oil. Okay. Potion of water, speed, +2 ring of gain intelligence. Huh, I already have 20 intelligence, jeez. Ring of fire resistance, a wand of draining. I don't even know what that does. And a pickaxe. Hmm. What are my skills looking like? Pickaxe and quarterstaff. Okay. I can learn attack spells and matter spells. Yeah, what is a good name for a zombie? Here's my spells. Some of these are really high level. Like these are level 5 spells at the top. Summon undead and command undead. Therefore, I have a 95% fail rate. Drain life, it'll work about half the time. Wizard lock will work all the time. So I could off the bat just enchant weapon on my quarterstaff because these spellcaster types tend to be really wimpy at the beginning. So maybe I should just take every early edge I can, even though you could argue that maybe it's better to save that for later. So I think I'm just going to read that though. Your quarterstaff glows blue for a moment. Old guy says, I wonder if grid bugs are like the ones in the first try. Oh, are they called grid bugs in that movie? That's probably where they got it from. They can't move diagonally in this game. They can only move horizontally and vertically. And they're like super weak, so if you ever die by a grid bug, it's like the ultimate embarrassment in NetHack. But I never knew where they got it from. Probably gonna die from drinking. I didn't even finish my sentence. I was like, probably gonna like, get the snake outcome from drinking the fountain, and I'm gonna die right away. It's happening right now. I can see if I have a ghost of a chance to escape or something here. Wand of draining. I don't know. It might kill one of them or something. It's probably like my whole game right here. Um, don't have teleport. I have speed, which I could outrun them, but they're probably gonna get in like one, two, three. Basically, they're gonna get in like at least, say at least 6 hits before I can even get out of the room. Doesn't seem likely that I'll survive. All right, let's just do something. I think it's basically either gonna be um, drain life or potion of speed or the wand of draining. But it's all like it's pretty much 6 of one, half a dozen the other. I'm dead no matter what I do. All right, speak the potion of speed. I'm going faster. They all kill me. Okay. All right, let's try again. I could have used doppelganger and tried to transform, I guess. Oh well. Let's pick the same character. I mean, that's a common outcome if you drink from a fountain. So if you're low level, those snakes will just kill you. Yeah, why does it have to be snakes? It's like I'm Indiana Jones. Well, I'm with Indiana Jones when I was the archaeologist. Our necromancer doppelganger. This time, let's not be stupid. Put on the keypad again. I'm chaotic, so the goblin is my friend today. What do I have here, by the way? 2 scrolls of light. Okay. Scrolls of light are like, I won't say they're totally worthless, but they're very uninteresting. Occasionally they can be helpful. I have full healing potion, which is nice. Ring of regeneration and stealth, which are both nice. Thing the rings drain your stomach contents. Your hunger goes up faster. And I have no food source, so I don't want to put on rings without any food source. Or I'll be praying to my God, please fill my tummy. Look at that. My ghoul can freeze people, can paralyze them. The ghoul hits the goblin. The goblin is frozen by the ghoul. Kill the lichen. Oh, good. Things to drink from that'll kill me. Let's go for it. Fountains rise up. Sewer rat in the sink. Okay. I'm drinking from a sink, by the way. That's what this hashtag looking thing is. The pound sign. I mean, it is not smart in a sense to drink from these things. But when you just started the game, in a sense, it's like you have nothing to lose. Do I have any armor, by the way? I don't have any armor, not the slightest bit of armor. The pipes break water spurts out. That means it turns into a fountain. The sinks sometimes degrade into a fountain, basically. Water no good. Doesn't that curse my stuff or something? Yeah. Now I have a cursed ring of stealth and a cursed potion of blindness. Ugh. Alright, so as you can see, sometimes those things have terrible outcomes. Sometimes they're good, though. Yeah, what should I name my pet ghoul? Maybe I'll name him Ghoulie. Remember that movie, Ghoulies? I remember being a young child when I saw the ad for Ghoulies in the newspaper. And it showed one of those ghoulie critters like popping out of the toilet, and I thought that was so terrifying. I was afraid that I was gonna be on the toilet and then this monster comes out and bites me in the butt or something. What should I do with this chest? Loot it. It's locked. Force the lock. Bash it with my quarterstaff. In fact, you've totally destroyed the box. All right, and there's nothing in it. Great. Come on, pet ghoul. Let's go down the stairs. I am sick of this place. I found a bear trap. Let's kill this lichen for fun. Yes, I can eat it. Out of the way, goblin. The problem with these ghouls is they seem very slow. So usually when you have a dog or a cat, they can keep up with you. Like, what are the ghoul doing though? Come on, do I need to get a leash for the ghoul? It's kind of funny in a way. It reminds me of like in The Walking Dead where Michonne has the zombies basically on a leash. All right, old guy. Thanks for stopping by. It was fun chatting with you just for a little bit. So have a good night and take care. I'm fighting a jackal and it's an epic combat. Hmm. Come on, ghoul. Let's go. Jeez. All right, some rats to fight. What are my spells again? I have summon. Yeah. So if you notice, last time I had intelligence 20. This time I was not as fortunate. I only have 17. So my spell casting is even worse than last time. Drain life was 48% fail last time. This time it's 65. And these first two spells, summon and command undead, were each 95%. I probably wouldn't want to cast them anyway, but this time it's 100. So I cannot cast those successful. Let's try transforming. I'm already almost dead from the sewer rats, so I might as well just go for you, Polly. You don't have the energy. Oh, okay. So it costs power, which is the same, sort of like magic points for your spells. Apparently 12 is not enough for a polymorph. But I do have a scroll of teleportation that I could already be using in the first freaking, well, not the first room, the second level. I also have full healing. I have to use something, basically, or I'm going to die. I could use teleport, full healing. I could put on the Ring of Regeneration, but they might kill me before the regeneration really accumulates. I could use Wand of Drain to kill one. I don't know. I'm going to use Wand of Drain to kill one. I mean, I could easily die from the other one. But whatever, let's just go with it. Okay, I killed one sewer rat. The ghoul hits the other one and is frozen by it. And it killed it. Cool. So it worked out. I didn't really have to use one of my, like, get out of jail free cards kind of thing. So that's good. But yeah, very weak at the beginning, as you can tell. Like, I can't even use the doppelganger ability, and I can't cast most of my spells. Let's try Drain Life. Let's see how much power it uses. It should really tell you how much power spells use in this menu here. So it's kind of annoying that it doesn't. Let's try it. Drain Life. Don't have enough energy, so that's more than 12 too. See that? I'm surprised it costs that much. By the way, I just noticed my bottom one is Create Monster. Um, Probably not a good idea for me to cast that since I'm so weak, but in general, it can be a good spell because when you're at an altar, you can just keep making monsters and you kill them, sacrifice, and you can really power up that way. It's just, you need to be able to actually beat monsters. If I'm struggling with sewer rats, I am not ready to use Create Monster. And this coyote is probably going to kill me, actually. Sheesh, I got one hit point. What do I do now? Drain again? Teleport away? Blah, blah, blah. Um, Full healing is an option, but I feel like that'll get me back to 10 hit points, and then I'm just going to get knocked down again. Draining worked last time. Let's try it again. You kill the coyote, huh? So draining, I'm not sure what it does. That's not in vanilla NetHack, but it did not drain its hit points in the sense that you might expect, where like you get the hit points that you deal out, right? You can see I still have one, so it's not that. It might just be it does damage and that's it. I'm gonna hang out here and heal up, and I got a Constitution bonus, which is nice. Sometimes when you get hurt very badly, but you survive, it exercises your Constitution. So in NetHack, you have the concept of exercise and abuse of each attribute. So like if you run around with a full stomach a lot, it abuses your dexterity. So you do that enough, and your dexterity goes down. Uh, but for some reason, if you come close to dying but you manage to recover, you exercise, which is the opposite of abusing your constitution. As a couple examples, it's kind of funny. You could argue that it should work the other way too. If you keep almost dying. I don't know. Maybe that would have a long-term negative effects, right? But the way this game works is if you get close to dying, it can give you constitution points. Another thing you can do is you can exercise your strength by carrying a ton of stuff. But I think you have to get to like not just burdened level, but the level after that. So you would be really slowed down by all the stuff you carry. However, you would gain strength from it. It's generally not considered a good strategy though, because when you're carrying too much stuff, you get slowed down quite a bit. And that includes like in attacking. So, it could be like if you're just burdened, which is the first level of encumbrance, it could be like you're like basically as half as slow, I think. So, there could be they hit you twice for every one time you hit them. That's like a huge disadvantage. All right, I killed a jackal in one hit. Amazing. And a shrieker I killed. All right, I'm level 2. Now we're cooking. Let's finish eating this rotten jackal. The weird quirk of NetHack, if you eat something and it says black rotten food, then you can pass out or whatever, or you just stop eating. But if you resume eating it, you have no negative effects. So it's like it becomes unrotten. Shrieker comes back from the dead. Great. Recently in one of the Facebook groups I'm in about RPGs, I saw what a shrieker is. I never heard of a shrieker before, but in D&D it's like a fungus, and it can be very large. The picture that they showed in this post that I saw, it was like twice the size of a person. It's just like an alarm. It's a fungus that when you go near it, it yells. It makes a horrible sound, and that attracts monsters. And I've heard it can be very dangerous in D&D if it's well placed. But in this game, it doesn't really seem to do a whole lot. I guess if there's, on any level, any typical level, there's only like a couple random monsters, and as you travel, some of them generate. But at any moment, there might only be like, 2 on the level, so it's possible that I just alert a couple of random guys. But I feel sensitive now, which means what? I don't even know what that means. You feel sensitive? Let me look that up quick. Oh, I think that's warning. Yeah, you gain the warning intrinsic. So warning is a good one. I like that. What that does is I can see monsters even if they're not on my screen, they're not in my field of vision, and they will be assigned a number to indicate how dangerous they are, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like for example, if there was maybe a monster over here that's not dangerous, I would see like a 1 over here, even though he's not in my field of vision. That can be a very helpful ability to have. Here's an altar. Wow. What's the alignment on it? Lawful. So I would have to convert it to chaotic first, but I do have to create monsters. But I'm almost tempted to do it, but as we've seen, I'm not really a monster killer yet. But I do have this random scroll. Let's read that one. Maniacal laughter with that scare monster. Okay. Is anybody still watching? It said 1 viewer, but usually it tells me 1 when I'm watching, so I'm assuming nobody's there. But sometimes the number can be inaccurate. And now it says 2. So I don't know if somebody just joined or if it's just randomly fluctuating. But yeah, this altar, I mean, I could try it. I am level 3 now, which is a little bit better. I have 22 hit points, which is a lot better than 10. Um, it's probably too risky though. But look at this, I can cast Drain Life a lot better now that I have leveled up a couple times. So one thing that's nice is that you can see in the overview. Oh, does that not exist in this particular game? I guess it doesn't. I guess that means they don't have annotate either. That sucks. That's a really useful thing. Oh hey Arturo, cool. Yeah, so you've seen me Arturo when I like use annotate and overview probably. So overview will tell you the gist of each level, like the major things that are on each one. You can use annotate to write a note about each level, but this game doesn't have that in it, so I have to like kind of write in a text file like I used to do back in the day or something like that, or on a piece of paper. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna bother, but shall we do 1 create monster for kicks? I'll do it for kicks. I made a giant rat. I made another one too. All right, there's 2 of them. We can offer them. Let's see what happens. I offer to my god. Hey, look at that. I converted the altar from lawful to chaotic. The altar glows black. It is now chaotic like me. And I offer the other rat. And that's it. I wonder if I should keep trying. Floating eye. Oh, crap. I mean, that's good to eat. It gives you that, telepathy ability. Problem is I don't have anything to throw it. I guess I can use my drain ability. Yeah, let's do that. The drain spell. Drain life. I don't have enough power. Okay. So I could use the wand. I could let my ghoul try to kill it. Let's see. Let's use the wand. It's definitely worth killing it. I don't have any other means of killing it, really. You want to get telepathic for sure. It seems weaker, but it's not dead. Alright. Let's try another blast. I only have 6 charges left, though. Did nothing? Did nothing, and it wasted the charge. Crap. Throw a crossbow at it. Throw a crossbow. Splat. It misses. Alright, I don't know. Kill it, ghoul. Come on, ghoul, kill it. Do something useful. The floating eye is frozen by the ghoul. Okay, that's a nice, a nice, reversal of fortunes. The tables have turned. In that, usually, the floating eye is freezing things. Finish him, ghoul. Come on. I want that damn floating eye corpse. Kill it. Sheesh. Now, I wonder if the floating eye can freeze me if it's frozen. I'm not going to experiment. Floating eye is frozen by the ghoul. The ghoul just misses the floating eye. Hey, it killed it, but it did not leave a corpse. As sad as that is. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is a bad strategy because I have no food, and every time I cast create monster, that it doesn't only cost power, it costs your stomach contents. It makes you hungrier. So basically, probably not good to do while I have no food. I mean, of course, I could eat the corpse of the monster I create if it leaves one, but that kind of negates the point of what I'm doing here. I was trying to get corpses to sacrifice, so let this continue down the stairs, and unfortunately, I have to wait for this damn ghoul to catch up with me. Come on. Yeah, I wish they weren't so slow, but what can I do? Is it a lamb again? Huh. We already had a little lamb. Come here, ghoulie. Another altar. This is another lawful altar. I could convert that one too. It's too bad my ring of stealth is cursed. Okay, this guy's my friend because he's chaotic. Usually everything at the lowercase o is your friend when you're chaotic. Hey, look, a store. Boy buys used armor dealership. Would you please leave your pickaxe outside? Sure. Cool, I can actually have armor now. It's gonna kill my spellcasting unless I buy the right ones. Guess I'll have to do that. No, the ghoul attacking the shopkeeper. You're gonna get killed, you dumbass. Wait, the shopkeeper's not fighting back? By all means, continue then. But he's not able to hit. And the shopkeeper might get mad if it hits if it actually hits. I'm not sure. Interesting though. Sheesh. Wow, look at all this armor. Crystal plate mail. The thing is, I don't think the ghoul's gonna pick up stuff from me like a cat or dog usually does. It's gonna keep attacking the shopkeeper and missing. A blessed tattered cape. That sounds promising. A tattered cape can be, that's kind of the obscuring name for one of the magical capes, and it's blessed, so I know it's not gonna. How do I know it's blessed? But well, let's try it on, right? 60 it costs. I think I can put it on a cape without having to buy it. So let's see what it does. Invisibility, that's not bad. And what do you say, Arturo? Yeah, it's a pacifist shopkeeper. He's like, imagine, imagine the situation. You know, these shopkeepers are really powerful. They have, you know, wands that can zap you. They're strong fighters, and they're this like zombie-like creature. I guess. I guess a ghoul would be like a zombie-like creature, just like and they can't hit. It's just like and the shopkeeper just standing there like rolling his eyes. Come on, really? And you're asking, will it attack you if the ghoul hits? No, I don't think it would do that. It might not even attack the ghoul back. I'm not 100% sure. Unless this slash 'em game has weird, very different logic, I'm, I'm pretty sure it would not attack me if the ghoul does manage to hit. So apparently I can see things that are blessed. Is that because I am a necromancer? Huh, I don't know. That seems weird. Unless it's like a priest who can tell anything that's blessed or cursed. That might be the case. Pair of padded gloves. That could be something magical too. I'm beginning to get hungry though. A pair of walking shoes could also be something magical. I'm not sure about that one actually. Cursed opera cloak. Yeah, I guess I can tell cursed and blessed of everything. That's a really good ability. Unfortunately, I am hungry and I should not waste any time. So why don't I just buy the gloves and the cloak and move on? Or I'll just take out everything real quick, but not like dwell on it. Opera cloak. That could be good, but all right, let's just move on now. Get out of there, you stupid ghoul. Let's pay for the stuff. Cloak of invisibility. Yeah, sure. And the padded gloves, they're not cursed or blessed, so they could be really great. And let's try on those gloves. Get out of the way, ghoul. Yeah, the gloves are what? Nothing noticeable offhand. Okay. It's possible I have it wrong that the padded gloves are necessarily magical. It could just be a one armor class bonus kind of thing or something. Anyway, we gotta find food. Let's do it. We could always create monster if necessary. Although that's not reliable, as you've seen. And it will make me hungrier in the... Yeah, it's a bad idea. It makes me hungry when I cast it, so it's kind of a last resort, I guess. Probably better off praying before I do that. I can see the zombie for some reason. Is that a necromancer ability? I can see zombie. Well, I have warning, right? Why don't I see like the number 1, 2, 3, 4? Interesting. Maybe I can just see undead everywhere. Like I can see the zombie right now. My ghoul is hanging out in the damn shop. Why is he doing that? He just wants to attack the shopkeeper and miss for his entire life. For his entire afterlife. Oh, look at this. I'm warned of ghouls. Does that mean my warning ability is like it only applies to like undead or something, or ghouls specifically? So it might be that I don't have like the warning from Vanilla NetHack. It's like maybe a special kind of warning that's a new thing. So I only see like the undead or just zombies. Yeah, I'm warned of gnome zombies. Unfortunately, I can't eat him. Not good to eat zombies. They're very rotten. I hear noises in the distance, and I can't get the ghoul away from the shopkeeper. That's what the noises in the distance always means. You hear your pet fighting something, and I can still see it's all the way over here. So it's gonna fight him forever and miss every time. All right, so I'm getting weak with hunger. It's getting dangerous. Oh, here we go. Cave spider. I can eat that if I can kill it. Cool. Let's eat it. Oh yes, I never want to eat a spider so much. Unfortunately, the zombies are harassing me. Let's eat the spider first anyway. Oh, I have 4 hit points. Shoot. Um, let's quaff the potion of full healing. I hate to do it, but I don't want to die. Full healing. Now let's eat the spider. Alright, I ate the spider. I stopped because of the zombie attack. Kill the gnome zombie. Let's finish eating the spider. I'm only hungry now. Okay, that's good. It's progress. And that ghoul is fixated on the shopkeeper. That's very annoying. Now I'm back to weak status again. Great. The spider was only self-filling. A gnome, a regular gnome. Let's eat him. Okay, I'm hungry again. Did Ryan say goodbye or anything? It's okay if she jumps off. I just hope I didn't miss a goodbye. No, he did not. Okay. Yeah, I've got a ghoul spider sense, or maybe it's all undead creatures. A gecko, cool. We're finding little bits of things to eat here and there. That's good. I'm still hungry, but I don't feel like I'm in super danger at the moment. How do I even get the ghoul off of him? I think I have to leave him there. That really sucks. Uh, where are the downstairs? Have I found that? I don't think I have. Now I'm weak again, and the zombie's coming for me. A gnome zombie again. Once I start fainting from hunger, I just have to pray. He just vanished, probably kidnapped by his wife. Yeah, he probably did. Wife was like, you're talking to your loser friends online again? Okay, I'm fainting. Time to pray, unfortunately. I hate wasting a prayer for this, but sometimes you have to. You begin praying to Golthulb. You are surrounded by a shimmering light. You feel worried about your ghoul. Oh, I think that means the shopkeeper is killing him. So maybe he finally landed a blow. And now the shopkeeper is fighting back. You finish your prayer. You feel that Gothulb is well pleased. Your stomach feels content. How can I get the ghoul? Well, maybe I have to cast Command Undead or something, but I'm too low level to do it right now. I'm not sure how it works, Command Undead. Probably just makes them tame, like, they become your pet. Please leave a pick at. Come on, stupid zombie, come on. Oh, all it wants to do is attack the shopkeeper. I can't find the stairs down. Let me check something. There's a command you can do that'll show the stairs, and that might be, given that I don't have the annotate or overview commands, it might not be in this game. But I can't remember what it's called, unfortunately. It's like some command you can enter that'll like kind of make it, even if it's like under this food, for example, it would highlight it for you. Just don't remember what it's called. So I'm looking into that at the moment. Highlight stairs. I can't find it. Maybe if I look up the commands, it'll be obvious. Oh, this is different in Slash 'em. You can steal stuff. It's called the Bereave command. Teleport, show. That's not it. Polymorph. Why do they have this one? Fight? Almost 1 o'clock here. Oh boy. Nothing's ringing a bell for what I'm looking for. Alright, that's it, I guess. Delicious rabbit. Oh, right. That's a Slash 'em thing. I'm worried about my poor ghoul. Eat him up. Eat up the spider. Yeah. Let's check that specific example I gave. Like the stairs could be under that food. No, that's not it. Damn it. Aha! Secret door. Let's kick it open. I guess I'm leaving that ghoul there forever. That's his life now. Alright, there's the stairs. I don't know how I can get the ghoul over here, so I guess I'm just going. Alternatively, I could go back to the store just to get some armor. There might be something I could wear. Alright, yeah, I need a quick pit stop in real life, so hang tight 1 minute, please. I am back. I am Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach. Yeah, let's see. This is tough. I can't get my ghoul. I'm just gonna go downstairs. I need to get food. If you don't get a food supply in this game, you just have to. That should be your #1 focus, and it can be hard if you have trouble making it happen. You need to get like at least a couple of food rations or similar things, or you're just finding so many corpses that you're just constantly full or at least satisfied. Can I force this without wielding the pickaxe? That's the thing, because a cursed pickaxe. I mean, it's not a bad weapon to have it if I am stuck with it on. And I have basic skill in it, so I won't be terrible with it. Let's do that, I guess. Oh no, I didn't force with that. I forced with my core staff. Duh. Okay. I don't know why I thought I needed to use a pickaxe. Nothing in the box though. Okay, that's not helping. Iguana? No, newt. And a giant bat. Giant bat's gonna kill me with it. Shoot. All these little things giving me trouble. Could do a wand of draining. Could do drain life. I wish I knew what those specifically meant. Are they like the same effect, basically? The weird thing was drain wand. I used it once on somebody. It either kills them, or the one time I used it when it didn't kill them, it said I made them weaker. But then when I used it again, it said nothing. So that's interesting. I guess I'll try the spell. Of course, I have a not. I have a non-zero fail rate, so 12%. Well, it's not likely to happen, but it could. Maybe I should just do the wand. Okay, I don't really know the difference. I could always Google it. Let's just do that. Slash them. Drain life spell. Then we can look up the wand of draining too. Casting at a monster drains one level from it. Does 1d8 times 2 damage and decreases the monster's maximum hit points by 1d8. Okay. So basically it'll probably do, this is what I mostly care about. The damage would be, so it's 2 8-sided dice, which would be like an average of about 9 damage. At this low level, that would probably kill something. But is the wand of draining the same thing? That's what I want to check. Wand of draining. It's a new wand introduced in Slash 'em and D NetHack. Similar to a spellbook of drain life. Okay, so it seems like it's the same effect, probably. Yeah. Okay, let's just use the wand because it's a more of a sure thing. And hopefully that just finishes it off. You kill a giant bat. Welcome to experience level 4. Nice. And there's a newt corpse here I can eat. But I'm being harassed by some doggies. Jackals are not a problem. Right. Okay. Let's eat the newt. Turn me into a newt. I got better. Little dog. Oh, it would be nice to have a real pet, but I have no food to give it. And this thing's gonna kill me. Because they're kind of strong if you're a weak level, like low level guy who can't fight very well. And you have only 3 hit points left. I might just have to teleport away, as lame as that is. I want to pop on the Ring of Regeneration so much, but I just don't have the food. Food's important, Arturo. Alright, let's teleport away. Okay, I'm not that far away. It can easily find me again. I might just put on the ring now because I feel like hit points is more of an urgent situation than my stomach contents at the moment, but I have to remember to take it off very soon. So let's put on the Ring of Regeneration, run away from the dog. Oh, there it is. Okay, he caught up with me pretty fast, but at least I have 15 hit points now. I could cast Drain Life. I could just bash it. Let's do Drain Life. Well, let's go with the wand again. Yeah, that killed it. Can I eat the little... I know there's a problem with that. I just always forget the specifics. Like, is it only a problem if it's your pet? Or maybe if you're chaotic, it doesn't matter. So let's go to the wiki. I know Ryan thinks the wiki is a ridiculous thing. Eating the corpse of any domestic dog has similar consequences to cannibalism. It will give you the aggravate monster intrinsic, but it will not decrease your luck. Cavemen and orcs are exempt from this penalty. So, alright. So it's bad because I'm not a caveman or an orc. And basically every aggravate monster, it's going to make every monster pissed off at me. So they're like, you ate a dog, I hate you so much. So we don't want to do that. But I was starving, and it was an evil dog who was trying to kill me, right? We'll go with that. Nope, that won't fly. Everybody's mad at me. Okay, I'm fully healed now, so let's remove the Ring of Regeneration. Just need food, guys. Come on. Roll of Dwam Zanat. Oh, I don't have my cloak on. I'm dumb. I should have that on. I'd be invisible. That's much better. But now I'm afraid of reading the scroll. It's going to be destroy armor. So let's take off the cloak of invisibility again. And read the scroll. Identify scroll. That's cool. Guess I'll do the glove just to make sure it's nothing. It's Gauntlet of Dexterity. That's not bad. What do you say, Arturo? What? As a descendant of the pre-Hispanic people who enjoyed the deliciousness of dog meat, I am offended. Okay. Well, this game has a cultural bias. It was made by Europeans and Americans, I think. I think some of the original developers were German. Or maybe it was like a Scandinavian country. I don't know. I have to look into that. I'll look into it later. Someday I've got to get Dawn of the Mexica played. That could be fun to try out. Maybe we could eat dogs. I think we already looked into that, didn't we? And you could eat dogs, or I don't remember. Can I eat a yellow mold? I feel like no, but I'm so desperate now. I want to make sure. Yellow mold. Uh, let's show the screen. Its corpse is poisonous and hallucinogenic if eaten. Alright, I don't want to hallucinate or be poisoned. The funny thing is I have a 7% chance of becoming resistant to poison if I eat it. But it doesn't seem worth the risk. Unlock the door. This game can be so challenging for anyone who's not a strong fighter and has no starting food. It's just you have to get over that hump. You gotta get some food. And I don't even have a pet to help me because the stupid ghoul has a one-track mind. All he wants to do is fight a shopkeeper for the rest of his existence. Here's a cat that I can't feed either. Great. I have to kill a cat now. The invisibility is helping, though. You can see this. It's attacking a spot next to me. It's confused. Sewer rat. I say we just killed the cat. Kill the kitten. Hooray. I need a food store. That would be great if I could find a food store. Can you summon monsters? I can summon undead, but I have a 100% fail rate. And you can't really eat them. Oh, yeah, I have great monsters. That's true. Yes, yeah, I was explaining my thoughts on that earlier. Every time you cast a spell, it costs your, it makes you hungrier as well as costing power. So I'm trying to avoid it. But I could create monster, cast create monster, and hope that I get something that can fill me nicely. But generally, it's like some monsters don't leave corpses. Some, sometimes even a monster that does leave a corpse will only leave it sometimes. I now see that you cannot see the fail percent on the screen because of the way I have this scaled. So I apologize for that. But uh, where was I going with it? I think it's probably not a good bet just because every time I cast it, it's going to drain my stomach contents essentially. So it's like, I have a chance of a corpse, but I get a hunger just doing that. So it's not a good bargain, fortunately. I fell into a pit. Whoops. All right, let's go down. Well, there's two stairs. One of them must be the Gnomish Mines. Gnomish Mines not bad. There's a lot of gnomes I can eat. Delicious gnomes, but it is dangerous for not a, for not so great fighter. Using the chaotic altar though, that's good. I think I should try the Gnomish Mines anyway. Huh? Can't go back up. What's going on here? Hmm? I'm confused. What's happening? Are you kidding me? Oh, what happened? Oh, I was looking. I was in the looking screen. Okay, sorry. Uh, so it's confusing because I'm only a flashing cursor now because I'm invisible, which looks the same as when you're using the look command. fungus is back. Shrieker again. Jeez, how many hits is this thing? It's a freaking mushroom. Getting hungry. Down the stairs. Okay, we're in the gnomish mines. Let's get some food by eating gnomes. I'm blind. Nope. It only lasted like a turn, so that's not bad. Somebody threw a potion of blindness at me. It's this evil gnome. Let's kill him. Eat him. Mmm, delicious gnome. Oh, another gnome. More food, yes. Alright, I love eating gnomes. They are wonderful. You stop eating the gnome to kill another gnome who is now my snack. Oh, cool, I upgraded my weapon skills. Sure, let's just go with it. Quarterstaff. I learned how to perform disarm. That's cool. I can disarm people. And I got up to level 5. Nice. Eat that gnome. Somebody throwing a lot of daggers at me. Let's go to the right and kill it. No, okay, it's a gnome lord. He can be more dangerous. We got a regular gnome too. Cool, I found a food ration. That makes me feel better right there. Let's finish eating this gnome while we're at it. Okay, kill the shrieker. Cool, things are starting to come together for the food, I feel like. Let's get rid of this gnome lord first before we eat some more stuff. Ooh, it's hurting me bad. Let's step away for a bit. Getting hungry again. I'll eat the shrieker. Oh, gnomish wizard. Okay, go away, gnomish wizard. The air cackles around him. He points at me and curses. Kill the gnomish wizard. Let's eat him too. Here comes the gnome lord who gives me trouble. Let's try to see if we can finish him. Yeah, he's killing me. All right, let's I mean, he's not fast, probably. I think I can outrun him, but maybe I just want to drain him. Okay, your wife is here to kidnap you. All right. Have a good night, Arturo. Yeah, I should probably wrap this up anyway. It's like 1:15 in the morning here. All right. Thanks, Arturo. Take care. See you next time. Let's see if I can kill this gnome, though. I'm going to use my Drain Life spell. I killed it, yes. I will eat the gnome lord. Alright, I got a tripe ration, too, which I can throw to dogs and cats. That's nice. And some daggers to throw. Finish eating the gnomish wizard. This gnome corpse might be old by now. I don't want to try it. Dwarf, he could be kind of tough. Let me get away from him. Monday Mame. Yes, see you at Monday Mamado. Monday Bonk. No. Thanks for the like. Appreciate it. Oof. Dwarf is hurting me. Monday Mame. Oh, I'm dead. Jesus Christ. I was a little careless there. Alright, I was gonna wrap it up anyway, but I was hoping I could save my game. That's it. I'm leaving. Good night, Arturo. Thank you anybody else who might be watching. And did I have anything interesting? Nothing that I didn't know about already. A jet stone. That's cool. One of my gems was real. The other two were worthless glass. Okay. Aware of the presence of undead. Killed a bunch of stuff. Never genocide, never polymorph, never change form. Used no wishes. I remained celibate. Okay. Have a good night. Take care. Bye.